What's up, YouTube? What's up? What's up? What's up? We are in the office today, so I'm trying to get my cameras straightened out, trying to see what my view looks like, what corner this is coming from. We decided to get out the crib today, so we're in the office, doing it live straight from the mothership, right here from the office. So thanks for showing up, people. We appreciate it. We're about to go into our Asia session live. We had some bumpy news this morning. The market went crazy. I think the euro dropped like 200 pips, 300 pips, maybe 400. Some stuff just happened in the market this morning. So big deal. We're going to look at it. Again, thank you for all that came in. Don't forget to comment, like, subscribe. If you have any questions, hit us below. Okay. Before we get started, don't forget to go stop by our Pip Getterz apparel page. We also stop by our Patreon page. Okay. Also follow our YouTube channel, not as well, but our Instagram and our Twitter channel. Also our Facebook. So we're not hard to find. Okay. So if you need us, let us know. All right. As always, let's start with the charts. Okay. Raphael just came in the building. All right. We got a couple people in here. Louis, what's up, man? Louis just walked in here. All right, so we loud and clear. Raphael just walked in. What's going on? BJ's here. He's having technical difficulties, but it's all right sometimes. All right. Louis, what'd you do this morning? Did you take any trades this morning or last night? Let's start at the U.S. yen. As we know, the yen was strong, got strong. If we look at our relative strength yesterday, it looked just like this. The yen started kicking butt. Okay, for those that don't know, the dollar has been strong for a while. Okay, the dollar's been strong for a while, so that's not new news. But the yen strengthening up. Okay, and the Aussie and the New Zealand weakening up. The Aussie and New Zealand have been strong for a while. They've been strong for the majority of this year. Actually, if you look at the chart, the Aussie and New Zealand have been very strong. All right, and the U.S. CAD has been going up for probably a year. So a lot of opportunity to take advantage of. Go look at our past few videos and check those out too as well. FX Street, let's look at that. Aussie dollar steady following sell-off to fresh cycle lows. Okay, so that's just confirming the strength of the dollar. Also as well, euro dollar takes on the lowest level since 2017. Okay, euro dollar takes on the lowest level. So I was telling people not too long ago that the euro might just get equal with the dollar. Not certain, but it's dropping. It's been a long time since the euro has been this weak. The euro hasn't been this weak in a long time. Obviously 2017. Okay, that's some years ago. The world has changed a lot since then. We've seen COVID and three times since this. Gold sees drop 18, okay, because of the dollar is strong. Now, again, for those that don't understand correlation, when people start having more faith in paper currencies, they have less faith in metal currencies, and vice versa. When people start having less faith in paper currency, they have more faith in metal currency. So right now, because the dollar is so strong, people have so much faith in the dollar right now because how strong it is. Paper currency, that the opposite is happening for metal currency, at least for gold right now. And for those that don't know too as well, Australia and New Zealand, part of their export is gold. So you will see, that's why you see this AU right here. Okay, if you look on this website, FX Street, the reason why you see this AU with gold is because it's going with the Aussie. So it's weak compared to the Aussie because they're kind of, okay. Also the Swiss, if you look at the Swiss, also their export is gold as well. So you'll see the U.S. Swiss going through the roof. You'll see the Aussie and the New Zealand dollar tanking, and you'll see gold dropping as well. Just a little bit of information for those that may not have known that. All right. Forex performance currently right now, the Aussie is and the New Zealand are trying, I guess, bounce back a little bit, taking a little retracement. I don't think they're going to just get strong out of nowhere. Just a retracement. Okay. Let's look at the U.S. yen. So yesterday, U.S. yen fell. We did see the yen getting weak. And as I was saying yesterday, if I was to go long, we did see a zone in here. Obviously, that zone, because of the turnaround. And what I didn't notice yesterday was this. Wow. Which would have let me know that this wasn't going to work. But we did see this. Our zone was somewhere in here. Could have went long here. This was our aggressive zone, and our conservative zone was down. It is working currently right now. I do think because of the strength of the yen. Now, the strength of the yen has kicked in. We got a very bearish previous day's candle. So yesterday's candle was very, 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 very bearish. So, and we broke a low here. Okay, so looking for maybe price to come back into this 4-hour candle. Maybe this one. Right up in here, that blue through here. So I want to look for a zone maybe in here. If price doesn't fall from this high, because this is also a 4-hour high as well. Price does fall from these. We had a good short yesterday on, I forgot what short that was, but it was pretty decent. I like more in here though. This little area. For those that just jumped in, we are currently in the office. And BJ's in here with me. We in here holding it down. Thinking about creating a podcast. What y'all think? Pip Getterz podcast. We got some friends over here too. It's actually. Don't see price making it all the way back up here with the strength of the yen. Maybe here or here. Just to be on the conservative side. Raphael, what's up, buddy?
How you doing, brother?
Cooling. In the office today, got out the house for a second. Looking at these zones. Did you get anything interesting this morning?
No.
Okay. I know you running around saving the world. You a super dad. But you got 10 jobs. So I get it. I get it, buddy. Mr. Fuerte over there. That zone from last night worked though. I forgot what we were looking at. Was it the Euro Aussie? I forgot. But the one that hit last night, it just went to the top of the zone and came down. But I like this, and I definitely like this up here. This little 250 area, I like that. Trend has turned a little bit. So now we look like we're going this way. Probably try to get in here somewhere. This is the previous 4-hour kind of, basically both of the zones are in the previous 4-hour candle. We can get price to get back up here, that'll be dope. But again, this is a 4-hour high right here. Price could continue to fall. I just need, I'm a little more conservative This is a high right here. This rally base drop this whole area. All right, let's go look at the U.S. CAD. I think yesterday price hit our zone. Yesterday, or we had a zone and price didn't hit it yet. I think this was a zone that was hit. This drop base rally right here. Not sure. If anybody remembers, let me know. Or is this a new zone? Well, I'm gonna leave it anyway, just to see. I don't know what this is from. I don't think I erased anything. So what I do think right now though, because we are still in an uptrend, maybe the bottom of this 4-hour candle. Not sure about this area. This little doji area down here. If you want to go long. Other than that, I think this is short. It might pop up just a smidgen. Let's go look at this. And remember, the U.S. is still kind of strong. U.S. It's the CAD is kind of strong too, though. So that's the thing. They both kind of muscling each other right now. So see, I want stuff that broke a high or a low in the uptrend. This is a lot safer though. This broke the high right here. This would just be taking a shot. I think that's a lot better though. But we do have uptrend still. And this candle broke this high. So you also have some down here too. This is a weekly wick over wick, so this might tumble. Let's keep an eye on it. I actually think it's going to blow through this. We'll see though. We'll keep an eye on it. I think it's going to continue to drop. I think this is going to break this and then it's going to continue to fall. But you know, what do I know? This trade from the other morning, beautiful trade. We actually waited for all of this. I don't know if y'all remember or not, but we drew this one morning. I think it was the 9th. We drew this and waited for this. And it finally hit this morning. Well, it hit yesterday and then this morning it flew. Beautiful trade. If you go look at our previous videos, you'll see it. Bottom of this candle, the bottom of that. Daily candle, daily lows with the momentum and obviously with relative strength. Okay. And it looks like this too. So when you got this, and then the news is telling you that the dollar is kicking everybody's butt, then your eyes see that, you know, your eyes are telling you, okay, I believe this is going to continue to go up. We had some good longs on this U.S. Swiss. We had some good longs in this U.S. yen too. This is curving though, so I think this is a short somewhere. They let us get some burn. That might need another daily candle. This is coming up weekly, folks. Let me see. Yeah. It's a weekly zone, and the moving average is hitting it. This is going to fall. Maybe next week it'll try and pop up, but it's going to drop some. All right. The New Zealand dollar never came back to our zone. After this, I really didn't draw much in the New Zealand dollar because of the news. I didn't want to play around. Last night, it never came back to us. Again, sometimes you can be too conservative. I don't know if we even drew anything on this, did we? I think we went to the pound dollar. Yeah. It didn't come back up to here. This is what I wanted. This drop, base drop. But it never came back up. I thought it would, but sometimes they don't come back up. None of our New Zealanders came back up, actually. Let's look at that. All right, so we have just the New Zealand just tanking. You could have just really got on this almost any previous day. Aussie and New Zealand have been very, very weak. Let's see if we can get this. Yep. Let's see. All right, so yeah, let's look in the 2 hours and see what we got. There it is. Something in here, maybe it might get to this 75% mark. Let's get right to the point. Bam. Let's see what that looks like in the future. Drop, base drop, 45 minute. Doesn't look bad. Then we got this high bit. It is in a downtrend still, so make sure you keep an eye out for all of this stuff. The New Zealand dollar too. The New Zealand dollar is still definitely strong. Right in here. These are all shorts. Dollar pairs currently are shorts at the current moment. All right. We got a rally base drop here. We still got the doji we had from last night that we were looking at. Created another low here. So we're just gonna sit here and look, see what that's doing. Nice drop, base drop right here. Very weak though. The New Zealand and the Aussie. Trash. Get rid of this. Anybody has any questions, type them in the chat. My audio is really low. Y'all can't. Oh, okay. I didn't know my audio was that. I thought my audio was pretty high. Hold on. All right, cool. Am I louder now? Louis, can you hear me? Can everybody else hear me? Raphael, you can hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
All right. Somebody said my own. Oh, it's good now? Oh, okay. My bad. All right. Maybe because I turned on. I'm not in the house right now either. I'm usually in the house doing these live. Came to the office today. Four-hour chart. Maybe this little wick over wick right above the 50% line. And of course, you got the top. Let's go and do some more investigation. All right, you got this wick over wick here at 81 even, which always looks good at a whole number. That right there, and then you got this at the top right here. Now the yen is very strong. Let's go look and see what this hit. This did hit a moving average though. This is a weekly low. Man, could have quoted the week. Weekly low. You got some monthly momentum touching it, the bottom. So that's part of the reason why it's rising. You got weekly low. Got some more momentum. Then you got this daily moving average. Still would short this somewhere in this area. Let's see, somewhere in here. See that in this up here. I would short that somewhere. If it makes it up here, this is going to obviously smack in it towards supply zone. Somewhere in here, maybe. This wick over wick, 81,500. Most definitely. DJ, you found your mouse yet?
I took the batteries out of the remote.
Oh, okay. It's working. So it was batteries. Like you said, it's been a year.
Yeah.
This drop base drop right here. Supreme clientele. Shout out to Ghostface. Zealand, Swiss. These New Zealanders are coming out of weekly lows, monthly lows too. Swiss is kind of weak too. I don't think this daily high right here is going to stop it. I think it's going to have to get into this. Somewhere in this case. Somewhere in here is going to hit. Don't trade Swiss pairs a lot. Got a doji right here, broke low. Still in the downtrend. I think this might be the same zone we drew the other night. And we got the top. We love these tops. See this right here? This. See how this came and broke the low? This to do the same thing. And then break the low. This broke the low. Popped up, fell twice. So I want this to come in here just like that. Do the same thing. Pound New Zealand didn't get to us. Pump faked us a little bit. This was a good zone though, so I can't hate them. It was a rally-based rally. So it's not like just being a little more conservative came with this one. Still might come down here though, and let's see where it comes to. We still got some momentum to the upside. Got both moving averages, 4 hour. Let's look at this. I still love these, but just for scalper's sake, look at this. Area. This drop base rally right. 500. 500. Yeah, just this right here. Taking your time and being patient, folks. See how I'm doing this right now? It's got to be like artwork. It can't be like, oh, I'm running a race. It's got to be like brush strokes, like artwork. It's like dancing. You know, you got to take your time. You know, sometimes you got to do the thing. I think I drew this a little while ago. Pound Swiss. Somewhere in here. Short. Short off this line. We do have some upward push though. Let's see what's above it. Oh, some dailies above it. Some weekly. This is just a daily high. Really. A 4 hour daily high. It's a daily high retest of the daily high rally base and big drop. So this would be the top of the quadrant of this candle. So we're heading to the top area of this candle. That little touch right there might be this candle too. So could be this sneaky rally base drop up there. We'll see. None of these came back. I still like some of them though. Price doesn't come back, you just pick a new zone the next day or the next week. Something's trending down, you just keep going until you get it. Until you get in there. Still like this now more. Sometimes you just bring your zone down or up and not chasing current price, but just moving your entry down. Hopefully one day it picks you up. It's a rally-based drop right above 250. It is a previous 4 hour high. So this candle, this does have two lower lows. Definitely right in this candle, of course. But there's a high right here that we broke. So price could come up into the top of that 4 hour candle. This little doji coming in plop right around 250. It could. As you can see, sometimes when price is very weak, it doesn't come all the way back up to your zone. Sometimes, like if you miss it at night, you can get up in the morning and catch it. I'm just not getting up in the morning right now for some reason. That's not doing. Next week, probably. This week, I'm just making sure that, you know, before I go on YouTube, this stuff kind of makes a little bit of sense to a few people. Big candle. And we blew through this, all of this. So look for some selling somewhere in here. I don't know about this high right here, maybe right above that. Been some good trades on the pound yen this week, for the last 2 weeks, actually this week and last week. Some good trades. This drop base drop right here. Beautiful. If it gets up here. And it's a whole number 158. I like that. Then you got the very top. 58.5. See where that 30 and that 15. Yeah, that is a nice zone. This drop, base drop right here. Price comes back in here. Might not be a bad trade. But you find folks. See how weak this is? It does. It's at 57 even. It's already dropped. Patience. Patience, patience, patience. Anybody have any questions in here? Mactownization. Mactownization, that's dope. I haven't looked at this panel odds in a minute. This was the shorts. After the shorts, it worked. This was last night, actually. This is the short from last night. We looked at this zone, this zone. This was the one from yesterday's Asia session. 70 pips. It came to the top though. I did one of these. But actually you just gotta, that's that spread that they used to talk about. I leave a little bit more room for the spread. But this was last night actually. Around this time. It worked. It actually went in the zone while we were live. After that, I haven't looked at it. Wish I did this morning because I would have saw all of this. This is the 5 o'clock in the morning candle. So the 9 o'clock candle then push. This from 500. It's a good little move this morning off of this. Yes, this was a good morning trade, right? Is this 500 too? Oh, if I would have got tight and came down, I probably would have got tight and she came down. I'd be like, nah. That was dope this morning, though, if you liked it. Pretty 5 with all of this morning. What time did this hit? This was the 1 o'clock candle. Say it ain't so. Yep. The 1 o'clock candle. It's a good trade. I don't know if I would have. See, I probably would have got tight. It's all the way down. Yeah, I probably would have came. 4-hour candle. Depends on how it would have looked. I would have been down here. Still down here right now. I might take a trade if it come in here right now with all this buying pressure right now. It's a little short, longs right. Why not? This drop, this rally base rally right here. Crazy. Let's look at a 90 minute. Oh man, look at the 90 piece. The 90 piece looks for sure enough. See, for those that are watching and think, oh, I'm just gonna look at a chart and make money. No, you gotta break this thing down. It's like operation. It's like dissecting the animal. You gotta get in here. This is pretty fire. Then you definitely got this area down here. Let me take a further investigation. It's like a level on level on level. What is, let me look at it at 40, 35. It's like so much fight right here. It's like, it's gotta want to at least try to come up. And it's the bottom of this candle, which I probably would have been. This is where patience come in. You gotta sit here and wait for all of this. Price one day comes in. Maybe. Might leave from the low of this 4-hour candle right here. Looking like it had buyers from that low. Nope. Sell, 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 and then buy. Where the fight happened. Might be a few pips in there. Pound CAD zone. Last night, this popped up. How many pips? I don't even know. Let's look at it. Next week, I will be more on point of what? 35 pips, not bad. I will be on more on point of what the trades are doing. This was from last night. Both of these were from last night. Just missed the short. Could have gone down to a smaller time frame, I guess. Oh man, it was like a 15-minute rally, base rally. All you scalpers. Gotta hold it though. And then you got my favorite, which is always the conservative zone. This was at 500 on the dot. Beautiful. 1.58, 500, 57, definitely 75 pips. What time did this hit? Wow. Let's look at, I didn't draw nothing on the euro. This thing just, I wish I'd have saw this last time. Probably did and didn't pay it no attention. Just this hanging over like this. This would have been the perfect short. Again, next week I will be more on top of these charts. Trying to get my thumbnails and stuff straight and my timing. You know, building a good schedule for YouTube, because once you put the schedule out there, you can't take it back. So this week I decided to do some Asia and some US. Oh man, where were we at? What's going on? Nobody saw this yesterday. This was yesterday. Oh, I suck as a coach.
Yeah, that was the
Like I suck as Forex trader for not seeing this. What? This is a 4-hour candle too. Drop, base drop. 17 o'clock. These come out like twice, 3 times a week. So that's why they're so important. Those big moves that happen during the week, big pips. This is the pattern I said I like too. Right? Drop. What was I at? We did catch the euro yen though. If somebody caught it. This little area right here. This was the target all along if somebody tried to dare try it. The euro yen got stuck in our web of goo. 4-hour candle. Almost just took the whole thing. Daily candle. This was the candle. Yep. Asia session. It was Asia session. Well, it could have been the morning session too, but we get this candle right. That was pretty dope. Matter of fact, you was talking about buying this right here, Louis. You did say something about that from this short, and Louis was like, "You'd buy it with this much buying pressure." I remember that, Louis. Question on G. Hold on. G. What's up? Talk to me. What's the question on GJ? Y'all got to say these currencies the right way. You don't do this patois forex stuff in here. It is called the pound yen, sir. Now, what is the question?
GJ.
What type of forex school dropout language are we looking at?
Crazy as I know what you're talking about.
I'm like, I hate when people come into that. Hey, you like, what are you talking about? What type of education is this? We just no, it's Aussie dollar.
Got slang and currency.
They've been slang, they didn't put slang everything. Forex is gonna be in the urban dictionary. GJ with the AU, like. Euro Swiss missed both of our missed out a long hold up. It missed out a long and not a short. Really, Euro Swiss? You suck, bro. We had a good idea. This didn't work. So the Swiss is a little bit weaker. Obviously, the Swiss is weaker than the yen. So the euro it popped up here, but on the euro yen, it did nothing. What was this? Euro Aussie. When was this? This was today too? Oh God, I should have woke up. When did I draw this? Got a little short here too. The top. Oh, man. I should have woke up. I definitely was liking that long. That's that pattern I like. The pattern. They try to play you though. It's definitely one of my favorite patterns. He pitches this. 75, almost 100. New school Forex came on, man. Yeah, new school Forex is terrible. Everybody gets away with the slang. Euro yen, euro dollar. Let's look back. Yen pairs are just not letting you come back. Like this 4-hour high is like so real. And I realized that it's like it's not coming back here. You can catch you with an easy 4-hour trade every freaking night. It's crazy. Just when you think it's coming back, no. If I took this on, would I have been tight? Came up here and missed it. Nice little rally base drop. Came up here and said, psych. Maybe some real haters, man. Either that, you just got to take the whole. But this happens so much that if you miss it, you shouldn't drive yourself crazy. It happens every day. It's every day. Euro New Zealand popped out the zone. I was just in love with this low right here, this 4-hour low. It had some juice still left in it. Just a little bit. Price came back to this former demand zone. It's another 4-hour high just today. It happened at the open. Yep. Not a bad little trade this morning. This was a 1 o'clock candle too, man. I could have just, what was I doing? 1 o'clock. Got a new chair. That's what it is. I got to put my chair together. That's what happened. I was at the mailbox. If y'all want to look at something, please let me know. We'll go look at it. Cryptos, it don't matter. Euro, Aussie. Pretty. This work too. Yeah, I just do the bid today as far as this one is concerned. They both popped up. Euro, Aussie. Euro Swiss. I'm just mad at that. They pump fake both our zones. Like, psych. This would have been good for it to come here though. And okay. Euro CAD is what I was talking about. Charm. This little fake zone right here. And it popped up into this and fell. It was the bottom of this 4-hour low here. Again, when I draw zones in here, folks, y'all can come in here and redraw them and make them. They don't have to be exactly like mine. Did go in here and make sure they were friends in here, though. But because it's in a downtrend, you know you're not going to get much. It's like whatever the market's offering you at the time you're looking at. If I wake up and I'm looking at the market at this time, it's 9 o'clock. This is from yesterday, 9 o'clock. Almost. Into the short, which was in this 4-hour candle. That guy right here. I was telling BJ we're gonna have to sometimes just take whole 4-hour candles for swing trades. It's like just take not a bad trade. Man, I need to stay up some. Or just focus on one currency pair. Not bad. Long yesterday morning to the short. Not bad. What's the Swiss yen doing? CAD yen, beautiful trade. The middle of the 4-hour candle. Remember I was talking about this? You ignore all of this crap. Set your zone. That candle. It blew through these lows. And we had some selling. What time did this hit? This was yesterday morning. Yeah, this was yesterday morning's trade. Yesterday morning, we drew this. When did we draw this? We just ignored. Remember I was talking about ignoring this and it come up here? It's exactly what it did. Nice move though, and you always got your conservative zone. What is this? Short. This is this old. Probably. Uptrend, and this was not bad though. For the Swiss to be weak, 2 days in a row. The Swiss was weak, been weak. CAD has been strong. Really, you could have been manipulating the U.S. Swiss and the CAD Swiss because the U.S. and the CAD were the strongest, and the Swiss was some of the weakest. New Zealand too, so you could have been shorter than New Zealand CAD for a while because the CAD was so strong for a long time. CAD Swiss, nice trade. It just looks good. Actually, we saw this 4-hour candle. Aussie New Zealand. What is this? 21 o'clock down to the left. Who looks the prettiest? Yeah, they shiced it. See, if you wait down here at 250, you got shiced. I think I got shiced. Aussie dollar never came back to our zones either. this yesterday. It never came back. Actually, this Aussie dollar didn't do much of anything last night. Aussie pairs didn't, not the Aussie dollar. All right, so what is this? Price came in here, fell a little bit, and came to the top. See, I get caught myself. You gotta ignore this. Come for that right there. It's hard sometimes to wait. And sometimes it won't come up, it won't come back. Sometimes it will, sometimes. Or you ignore all of this and wait for this to come back. Same thing as this, but just upside. This is the bottom. This move, this is the top. They both broke previous highs. See how this broke this high? See how this broke that low. Just things that help. This, all of this breaking these lows. Let's see. Again, folks, if you have any questions, let me know. Euro CAD demand zone. Euro CAD. We passed that a little bit. If anybody in the chat has any questions, feel free. Demand zone? No, we can't be looking for demand zone in the Euro CAD plan. Not a demand zone, no sir. Let's look at this again. No sir. Maybe one of these weekly lows. But as far as this is concerned, we should have been shorting this for months. Maybe one of these lows. It'd have to get past this low. It's got to come down. Maybe even down here. This is the two higher highs. 1, 2. Let's see something. 3-day. It has to come down into this 3-day low. If this is what you're talking about. 2-day chart. It has to come down here. Maybe retest this little area right here. Because even if this does pop up from here, it's going to continue to drop. This is not a long at all. See this CAD? This CAD has been like this. Let's go look at fingers. Let's go look at the quarter. See this? Pound is not up here. Let's look at the half a year. See that? Let's look at the year. See that? Look at year to date. You see that? You do not want to be buying the pound CAD. Unless it's a short-term scalp in the Euro CAD. Any CAD pair has just been smashing for a whole year. That's why gas is so high at the pump. 1.3479. I don't think it has enough strength. I think it has to come all the way down here, really, to tell you the truth. This is about to blow past all of this into here and still keep dropping. This was the last. See this hit this? Oh, you're right. You got the leaning. You got the system all on your back. No, sir. This is along this way, but not this. I'm glad I could help save a life. I had to learn the hard way too, you know. I think they make charts a certain way to trick you into going counter trend. Now I have a system in place that tells my brain, don't play yourself from the rip. Look in the daily and the 4 hour, I can already tell whether I'm going long or short. The gate. Was this Aussie New Zealand? Got bearish candles, 2 of them. You got these 4 hours curving over. Which candle would have been? I wonder what time is it? It's always got to be in here for me to in a downtrend. In an uptrend, it's got to be down here for me. Not in here, but down here, somewhere down here. Here. So when you're here, you got to wait for it to get here. When you're here, you got to wait for it to get here. When you're here, you got to wait for it to get here. Vice versa. You're up here, yes, you want to go long, but until you get to the bottom, you got to get to the bottom of it. You dig? Or the top of it, for shorts. This way you'll always be able to feed yourself too. You'll always be able to snatch you something, even if it's just 15 pips, you'll be able to do that. I always say it's like sometimes you gotta learn how to feed yourself before you learn how to get rich. I do not like this chart. It's a Swiss pair. Oh man, look at this Aussie cat short. Previous days candle. I think they played. That's what it did. The first short worked, and then it popped up off of news and came back. This was me ignoring all of this, waiting for that. Wick over wick. We draw most of the time. It actually worked. Then some news. 50, 60 pips. The news popped it back up. Didn't touch the second zone. It'd have been nice if it touched this, popped up, touched the second one. I'd have been like, the man. As I said, the CAD has been strong, so we're looking for shorts. This is at a low, but we just broke through this little area right here with this wick over wick. So please believe you me. There's some selling pressure. This is what you want to do. You want to come in here and look at the previous day and see how you can get involved. This is a 4 hour chart. You learning something over here, Raphael?
What movie?
I said that you learning something over here.
Yeah, the Doji right there.
I know you the
That's
Doji
week
man.
over week.
Yeah, I know you the Doji man.
That Doji man. Yes, sir.
It's at a whole number too. This is not bad. Unpredictable. Just ignoring all of this and waiting for that cream. It's like forget you, forget you, forget you, forget you, and waiting up here. Anybody have any questions, let a brother know. Louis, be careful with them up and down trends, brother. I got you. If you email me or just, whatever, text me or something. But, it's a gristle. U.S., the yen is kind of on fire right now. I just kind of want to see where it comes to in here. I got the 50%. I'm right here with it. I'm right there with it. I think that's gonna do it. How y'all feeling out there in YouTube land? Y'all out here really watching. This is pretty dope. I got my eyes on Zoom and YouTube. A little bit more to do. Like these areas for longs. Price gets here sometime, maybe tonight or tomorrow. This little base rally area right here. This is kind of where price fell. Then you got a big candle right here. Bang. We falling. And then they said they worked this red candle, they worked it. Blew past it. Fell again from this top. Drop. So I don't know if they're gonna work this area again. This area. They got some. We got this. We got this. We got this. Thumbs down. We'll just have to see. Oh, here we go. Got more action. Action. We got some action. Got action in kind of all this little area. And we'll get some action. Price come back down. Definitely this right here. 4-hour candle down in here, the low of this candle, almost definitely somewhere. This drop base rally right here. It's a turning point. And from here we broke high. This is a drop base rally too. That broke this. Bang bang and then. So obviously you can be conservative and wait for this one down. Just always pay. This is the patient people that are impatient, they die. They can't wait for it. This again. US CAD, US Swiss. This was a beautiful trade. Let's see what this US Swiss is doing. Did it hit something? Yep. It's a weekly journey. Also hit 1.00500. So this might fall just a bit. We do have upward flavor somewhere down here. This is the bottom of 4 hour. We got the bottom of a 4-hour candle and another whole 4 hour. Basically, it's a 4-hour rally. I was asleep like I don't have no life today. I don't have no life today. I should have jumped up. I don't have no life today. But usually when I don't have a lot, I'm gonna be trading for myself. That's what I'm usually do. So, I don't have no life today. We got a 1.0000 right here too. So, but what about that one? As I showed y'all before, you can draw 2 or 3 zones. One zone be for scalpers, one zone be for day traders. Showing y'all that this week. One zone will hit, pop up for a few pips. This one will hit, end off for the day. This one will hit and then continue the trend. Or this one might hit and continue the trend. Just never. Let's look at this. Some about this little scary little area. See, this would be the middle, this would be the bottom. Let's change this up. Sorry, folks. I'm conservative. I'm conservative with it. We waiting for this. This does look good, and this is a whole number. Conservative. Yes. There's enough trades in a week to where, you know, for some of y'all never heard the second best trade in the world is the one that
I like that doji.
some people look at trade that didn't happen as the worst trade ever. No, it's not that bad. You'd rather this not happen and these work for you more. You could set 10 of these and maybe 3 or 4 of them hit, but the probability of these working is higher, especially when something's stronger than the other currency. So you see how the U.S. is much stronger than the Swiss. Probability of this working is high. You got some moving average. You got some, you know, child support supporting you. Drop base rally right here. I like this. This could work too, but you know, I'm down for waiting to the bottom. You know, when you be right here and you're like, I want to jump in. No, I'm waiting for down here. Sometimes it will come to the middle. You like forget you. You be down here or down here. Price will come right here. These are the best to me. This was from the other morning. I'll never forget this trade. We was live when this happened. It's the same thing though. You ignore this all week. This happens. And you dun, 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 dun. It don't take that long sometimes. See this right here? Somebody got pump fake. See, this is the trade that didn't happen right. This is the super, oh man, it hurts. I think I remember this too. Just the Swiss has been weak so long, you could have just been taking trades in this U.S. Swiss for a while. See, just about waiting until you get to the bottom. Anybody have any questions before we skate? Skate, skedaddle, daddle. Anybody in YouTube land have any questions? Want to go over anything else? We are just getting started. Again, some of y'all don't know I had an accident, so I'm just now getting back to YouTube. I think I forgot how to trade for a little while too. For a second, I think I trade. But it's slowly coming back. Slowly coming back. Easily. Again, so many trades do come to that top or that bottom every week. It's like if it comes to the middle and doesn't get you, so what? Something else will. Okay, just being patient, waiting for those. And this is in a downtrend too. You can catch these. This was not a bad bottom either. Waiting till this. A lot of people see this and feel like, yeah, I'm about to go long, and then they get their head bust. See, in a downtrend, you want to wait till it gets back up here so you can get that. Wait till it gets back up here so you can get that. Wait for this to get back up here or here so you can get that. Hopefully that makes a little bit of sense. This was from the other night. We're going to try it again. Anybody else? We got a couple zones in the pound New Zealand. I still think that's gonna remain strong. I don't know what the Swiss is weak, so we just have to keep a watch on that. Swiss is one of the weak pairs. Pound dollar is also weak. I love this zone, even though this could work, just like the pound CAD last night, the Euro CAD. Pound yen zone, drop, base drop, and also here. So set some alerts. Don't rush. What's this? The pound Aussie? This has fallen every time it's gotten up here too. So it's supposed to fall. See, when you see this, folks, it's a 4 hour too. Kind of just know this is gonna fall when you see this hit this. You kind of know that this 17 o'clock candle is gonna fall. It's just where you get in at. I think it's falling with the force, ain't it? Nothing above. Might get some nudge. It's 4 hour. That's what I'm hoping for to get some push for this moving average. Some push that way. Maybe. Pound CAD hit our longs but missed our short. Should be nice. It'll probably pop off of this zone right here and go back up. Be surprised if this hit right here and went back up. Please believe me. I'd be surprised. 752. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if they tried this slickery. Be careful of the slickery right here. And yen. Euro yen. Cheesy. A lot of time if I see price get close, took this off because this hit already. Traded this after this. And I know that's something, traders have to learn. It's like not something, that's taught. That's more experience. When you see this and price did this, you know not to take this trade because the sellers that were here, especially after it breaks this moving average, and it still could work. Or you just take this zone instead of taking this one. This is that top. So you're just really just taking a shot at this rally based drop right here. I think this was the middle zone and this is the top. It might cringe a little bit, but I like this top one a little. I would even say that this might even drop a few pips. And it's also about taking trades that you're in love with, not just taking a trade just to take the trade. You got to be in love with it. Like it's got to be love at first sight. There's plenty of trades to take, but are you in love with this trade? That's the whole point, to be in love. Then it might be good to you. All right, what time is it? 8:45. All right, folks, don't forget, set your alerts. That just saw something. Excuse me. Euro Swiss at 104 even. We'll talk about this tomorrow. We got higher lows. Test this low, try to create another high. Get up here. Falling. Watch out for that shenanigans. All right, y'all. If y'all don't have any more questions, look at any more charts, just let me know. Or if you do want to look at another chart, it'd be good if you let me know. I can look at the next class or the next line. That helps. That gives me something to do too. We just look. Euro something. Well, whatever. Louis, I appreciate you stopping through, brother. Might have been this Euro again. Thanks for stopping through. And you know what? Remember I drew this zone the other night? Was it the base drop? I drew the other night. Now look where this goes to. Remember I drew this the other night and I was talking about this zone. Louis, what are you talking about? Look where this goes to tonight. But you just would have had to wait. You just had to wait for all of this, then try and get in up here. Just look where this goes to. And this 134 up here too. Just watch it. See where it goes to. This could fall out of here too. Just watch it. Watch where it goes to. Want to know how far this US yen might drop. Euro yen. If the yen is strong enough to push it down. It's just waiting. Gotta wait for that good zone. This hit, like, see how this hit this drop, base drop? Means this isn't super fresh. Let's see what that does. I like this right in here. It's the sauce. All right, y'all. Raphael, I'll holler at you too. We'll be back here Sunday. I'll be back here Sunday to do a weekly analysis. All right.
All right.
There wasn't any news today, right?
Just this morning at 8:30, U.S. news.
All right. So I'll see y'all Sunday evening. I'll do a weekly analysis on next week and see what the yen is doing. I think it's going to keep strengthening up. I think it's going to push this euro. Oh no, we'll see. It did hit some monthly. I think the yen pairs hit some like monthly low, like some weekly, monthly demand. But we'll talk about it next week. All right. Cool beans.
All right, guys. Have a good day. Good night.
Yes, Tia, I'm coming back to YouTube, Tia. Just text me. I'll be back on YouTube Sunday for weekly analysis, yes. The schedule is underneath on the page. The only thing that's not on the schedule is the Sundays. I'm gonna put that up there because I don't know if every Sunday I'm gonna do it, but I think people like it, so I might do it every Sunday. All right. Cool.
Okie dokie.
I appreciate you guys. Y'all take it light. Remember, don't hurt
All right,
nobody.
guys.
Love somebody. Then said Raphael kill the dojis. All right, folks. We appreciate you stopping by. We appreciate the love. Make sure trade smart, trade the chart. Stop by the website. Thank y'all for those that do already have merch. Okay, we've been doing really well. So thanks a lot. I'll see y'all Sunday. Cool. All right.